On The Connors, John Goodman's character, Dan Connor, continues to struggle with the death of his wife, Roseanne. The beloved sitcom, which spun off from Roseanne following the show's sudden cancellation, has shown Dan dealing with grief, loneliness, and the challenge of moving forward without the woman he spent his life with. Roseanne's death was revealed in the first episode of The Connors as an accidental opioid overdose, a shocking twist that deeply affected both the characters and longtime fans of the show. Since then, Dan's grief has remained a central theme. The writers have chosen not to brush past the pain, but instead show it in a raw and realistic way. Dan's journey has been slow and emotional. As a working-class man who always leaned on Roseanne for support, her absence leaves a massive hole in his life. Viewers have seen him struggle with simple daily routines, memories that sneak up on him, and the feeling of being lost without his partner. Even as he puts on a brave face for his children and grandchildren, the pain is always there beneath the surface. Throughout the seasons, Dan has made attempts to rebuild his life. He began dating again and eventually married Louise, played by Katie Sagal. While this relationship brought some happiness, it hasn't erased his sorrow. His bond with Roseanne was decades long, filled with ups and downs, and the show doesn't pretend that moving on is easy or quick. John Goodman has been praised for his emotional and grounded portrayal of Dan's grief. His performance shows the many layers of a man trying to stay strong for his family while privately mourning a loss that changed everything. His facial expressions, quiet moments, and occasional outbursts all reflect the weight of grief in an authentic way. The show also explores how Roseanne's death affects the entire Connor family, but Dan's experience is especially poignant. As the family patriarch, he tries to keep things together, but he's also allowed to show vulnerability, a rare and powerful portrayal of male grief on television. Dan's relationship with Louise adds another layer of complexity. He often struggles with guilt about finding love again, and those emotions are not hidden from the audience. His journey shows that healing doesn't mean forgetting, and that it's possible to carry love for someone who's gone while still finding joy in the present. The Connors continues to balance comedy with heartfelt storytelling, and Dan's grief remains one of the most powerful storylines. It reminds viewers that loss is not something that simply fades away. It becomes a part of life, and the best we can do is learn how to live with it. Through Dan's story, the show honors Roseanne's legacy while shining a light on the ongoing process of healing.